Are Maria and Enzo lying about their Italian heritage?
Let's see.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you're watching the Theme Park Foodies. We are back at Disney Springs trying to highlight some restaurants that we haven't done videos on in a while, and some overlooked restaurants as well. Today's video is all about Maria and Enzo's Ristorante, located in the landing section of Disney Springs. That is probably the consolidation of the best dining at Disney Springs is over in the landing. Maria and Enzo are supposed to be actual Italians, right?
Yeah, so they are a couple that immigrated from Italy and decided to open an Italian restaurant in an abandoned
airline terminal. So it's the airline terminal that was abandoned here at Disney Springs. It kind of meets the story. In that area, there are 3 restaurants that follow the Maria and Enzo story. One of them is obviously Maria and Enzo's Ristorante, which is their Italian restaurant in the abandoned airline terminal. Right next to it is Enzo's Hideaway restaurant, or Enzo's Hideaway. It's not a restaurant, but it's supposed to be a speakeasy. Kind of looks like a speakeasy. Yeah, and then next to that is Pizza Ponte.
There's actually a tunnel that connects the restaurants.
Yes.
So you can get to them underground.
Yeah, that one has a cool story because like Enzo, I think, created it to kind of find, I think, Maria in a speakeasy. We'll highlight that one day as well. I think we'll probably do all 3 of them one day. Pizza Ponte, I feel like the pizza is kind of weak, pretty floppy, doesn't taste like Italian pizza. I feel like Enzo should be doing better than that. And Maria and Enzo's, while I felt like they had good sauce in the past, I feel like I mean, if they're from Italy, I feel like I've had better food in Italy before.
Also, I feel like the prices are very high.
Yes, yeah. So we will see how they are. We're going to go over the theme, the atmosphere, where they're located, how to get there, their signature dishes, and we're going to see if maybe they deserve a little bit more credit. We haven't been there in a few years, so I do like the story element.
I feel like it's been like 5 years.
Yeah. You did enjoy your time last time we were there.
I did.
Are you ready to eat there again?
Yes.
If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Join us while we check out Maria and Enzo's here at Disney Springs. To get to Maria and Enzo's, you're going to have to head over to the landing section of Disney Springs. The closest garage will be the orange garage. If you head out of the orange garage, you're just going to kind of head straight towards the landing. You'll see some form of bridge, and once you head over that bridge, you will see Maria and Enzo's to the left-hand side. You'll also see the Enzo's Hideaway tunnel bar to your right-hand side, and then Pizza Ponte is connected right next to Maria and Enzo's. Notable features you'll see is that it's situated across from the Disney Springs hot air balloon, which makes sense because it's supposed to be like a former airport. You'll also see Transatlantic Travels, kind of like an imprint on the building, which is supposed to be reminiscent of when it was used for air travel. If you were going to take the boat transportation here, they're going to let you out in the marketplace section. So you'll have to head, again, towards the landing. So you're going to head towards kind of Boathouse, and past Boathouse, you keep walking, you'll see the Edison, and right past the Edison will be Maria and Enzo's. All right, so we've checked in, and when you check in, it looks like an airport terminal as you check in. As you walk through when you're heading to your seat, you'll notice that most of the seating is downstairs. There's a very nice tree adorning the interior, and then you'll notice different posters of places that Maria and Enzo have visited adorning the back walls. You also see some caricatures adorning the ceiling and a giant globe above you representing the travels that you'd experience going through the airport terminal, as well as the travels of Maria and Enzo. We walk down to the second floor, which is very nice. You'll see the different gates sitting down here as if they were the gates you would head to if you were about to head on to your travels. And if you wanted to see pictures of actual Maria and Enzo, you can go to Pizza Ponte. And Pizza Ponte, which is connected to here, you can see photos of them. All right, we got the menu. Look at this menu. It's got those same posters adorning it. Let's break it down for you guys. Good Italians have to have some good antipasti. They do have like a meat and cheese board right here at the center, which will knock you back $36. And to the left, they have prosciutto, marinated olives, and then calamari. To the right, they have polpette, which is basically meatballs, focaccia, and burrata caprese. Then we have the insalata, which is obviously salad. They have a insalata della casa, a Caesar, and a rucola. And then to the right, you have your secondi, which is going to be the chicken parmesan, braised beef, salmon, and then this is your steak option, Bischetta steak. Right below that, we have the pasta, spaghetti and polpetti. This is, of course, spaghetti and meatballs, and they have rigatoni bolognese, ravioli, torchio alle verdure. I'm saying that wrong. But all the pastas here are made in-house, which is interesting. And then they have a ragu pasta here at the bottom, which is a cauliflower-based ragu. And they have the Rosetta di Lasagna, which is only a limited availability. To the right, we can see the cocktails. Pretty standard airline cocktails. You can see some bearing Enzo's name. Standard mule, martini, margarita. And this one's hidden. They do have a margarita flight right here at the bottom and a cello flight. You have to have good limoncello if you're an Italian restaurant. You also have to have good wine. You can see there are wines right here to the right. I'm just going to scroll down so you guys can see everything. And then they have some sangria here at the bottom. You open this up, you can see some of their canned beverages. This is their featured cocktail, which is a first class ticket. And then they have zero proofs over here at the top. And then if you want to just see kind of their waters, they obviously have Pellegrino. And they have standard kind of sodas here at the bottom and juices. Looks like they do have a seasonal Ghost in a Glass cocktail, and Santa Claus is coming to town, ladies and gentlemen. For 2025, they are booking now. Remember this being pretty expensive, but a lot of people love it. All right, so the appetizers are here. Strike one. There's no included bread service. All Italian restaurants should have an included bread service, in my opinion. She's going to start off with the polpetti. So these are the meatballs. They are very warm. It looks like they come with some ricotta right on top of them, or right to the side of them, I guess. You put it on top.
Whips, ricotta, parmesan, and their classic braised meatballs. 3 meatballs, $19, so over $6 a meatball.
Expensive meatballs, and I wish you had a little bread so you can make a little sandwich out of them.
Yeah, no bread.
They do have a bread service you can purchase, they said. I remember enjoying these last time.
Yes.
I remember the sauce here being good. They are very steamy, very warm.
Sauce and cheese it up here. I love the whipped ricotta. It's so good. Such a good texture. They're very tender meatballs. Are they worth $19? I don't know.
I remember liking these a lot last time.
They're really good meatballs, and like the whipped ricotta just brings it to another level. There's definitely like a ton of like Italian herbs and seasoning in the meatballs. They're tender. The sauce is pretty good. I'm gonna go 8.
So they're good. So they are kind of worth the price, but again, no bread service. So you're Italian, you gotta have some bread service. All right, now I'm gonna try out a ball of meat. Who first thought, like let's just make balls of meat and just put them together and season them? What a genius that person was. And then the next person was probably like, let's make loaves of meat out of them. And now we have...
I wonder which came first, meatballs or meatloaf?
It's like the chicken and the egg. All right, let's, I'm gonna put a little bit of the sauce on this with the ricotta. The meatballs here are exceptional. I remember liking these a lot last time.
Also, their menu was created by a Michelin star chef.
My issue with you're in an airport journal, so I like the theme. I love the story. It really does feel like all-encompassing. And the food, the meatballs are good. A little pricey. And also, like, you're paying so much and you're not getting a bread service at an Italian restaurant, which always ekes me a little bit, but these are delicious. I cannot deny that. Maria and Enzo are, in fact, true Italians when it comes to the meatballs. These are tender, pull apart in your mouth. The sauce tastes a bit rustic, right, Sam? It doesn't taste canned. It has a little bit of sweetness, but not too much. And then there's that little, I think it's like parsley or something on top of there. Very good. I'm going to go 8 as well with the meatballs. It would be 9 if they actually didn't price them out so much, but still an exceptionally tasty meatball. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the burrata. Sam, what's on it in it?
Tomatoes, basil pesto, sea salt, ciabatta crostini, another $19 appetizer. I feel like these are like entree prices, some of these appetizers.
Burrata is a pretty high-end cheese. So you got to give them credit for that. It does look good. Those tomatoes look fresh. Should be a nice little sweetness in those tomatoes. Look at how it goos. We each got our own piece of bread. Make little crostinis out of these. They put some pesto right on top of there.
Thank you. I feel like you're like play-by-play, like you're like a sports.
Well, it's got all the colors of Italy. You have green pesto, white, and then red tomatoes.
Give you a lot of tomato. I feel like we're gonna run out of bread with all that tomato. The tomatoes are super ripe and juicy. Burrata always hits, I feel like. It's a very fresh taste to it with the basil pesto. Bread is nice and crunchy. I just feel like we're gonna maybe need more bread. I feel like we're gonna look how many tomatoes there are. Oh my god! I'm gonna go 7.
Okay, so a solid middle of the road burrata. You need more carbs. If you're in an Italian restaurant, it's got to be carb central. You know, so that's a strike. Although those meatballs are solid. All right, so we got a little of that on there. I did get a little bit of my sauce in here, which is blasphemy. Now let's get all the colors of Italy on our focaccia. I'm gonna get the little pesto.
It's a ciabatta crostini.
That's why it's so crispy. All right, let's see or hear that crunch. Crunch on the ciabatta, very soft, fatty, obviously cheese. Then you have the burst of the flavor and little sweetness from the tomato. So it is like texturally it's perfect. Everything comes together. You got that nice like a pesto flavor that's in there as well. This is really good. A little acidity from the tomatoes and a little bit of sweetness and kind of that creamy fat that you get from the cheese. It's like this. And then the ciabatta is just perfectly crispy too. And it doesn't make a mess. Like it didn't like crumb up, which happens sometimes with crostinis like this. I think it's very well done. Again, a little expensive, which happens with burrata. I would like a little bit bigger burrata for the price. I'm gonna go 8 again. I still think this is very good. But again, need that bread service. Although Maria Enzo, they are showing their Italian roots right now, I feel. The entrees have arrived. Sam, the chicken parm princess, has of course gotten the chicken parmesan. They also offer a little extra parmesan on top of this. Fresh parm. Sam, what's on and in this?
Lightly breaded chicken breast, marinara, fior di latte mozzarella, parmigiano, and then it's on a bed of penne pomodoro.
I like the plates a lot. They look like kind of, plates that mom would have, old kind of china.
I feel like when she threw the cheese on too, it was like pixie dust when she came over, how she was throwing the cheese. It was really funny. Pretty big piece of chicken, and it's not super thick, which is good because I don't like.
Nice cheese pull on that mozz and a nice crisp on the top of the mozzarella as well.
Like this last time.
I remember last time that we thought the chicken was too thick. In New York, you get a thin, crispy chicken cutlet, and it's just smothered in cheese.
It's on the thin side.
So it's a lot thinner than last time. Also, I would say a lot more covered in cheese than last time. It's less cheese.
I like when I can see the cheese bubble. You gotta like broil your parm. I'm not a fan of the pomodoro sauce that's on the bottom, but I like the marinara that's on the chicken. I feel like they should have stuck with the same sauce for the entire dish. The chicken is good. It's crispy.
This chicken definitely looks better than last time that we had it.
And it's a pretty big portion, and I have so much pasta. Like this, I can get 2 meals out of this. And we also have a fun fact about Jason's meal that you can also get 2 out of because it's meant for 2 people, which he didn't know when he ordered it.
I just saw lasagna and I wanted lasagna, but yeah, this lasagna is technically for 2 American males, or 1 American male, 1 American female.
Or 2 females.
Possibly 2 females. I feel like it's a lot for 2 females.
Yeah, if they're hungry, it's good. And they use fior di latte, which is like a cow's milk cheese. It has like a slight sweetness to it. I'm pretty picky about my chicken parmesan, and I like this one more than I thought I was going to. I'm going to give it an 8.
An 8 from the chicken parm princess is quite a number. So I feel like they've done really good today. The lowest number is the 7 from you in the burrata. Everything else has been an 8. No 10s, but still much better than I anticipated. Look how crispy. The cheese looks so crispy. So I am much happier. This looks more like a New York-based chicken parm.
I like it much better than Cheddar Al Forno.
Me too. This is super. The cheese is super crispy on top. Great sharp Parmesan flavor. Smooth, creamy mozz. The marinara is good though. They have a good sauce.
Yeah, I like the marinara. I like a more like a rustic flavor. I think the bottom sauce is like sweet.
This is much better than the chicken parm we had like 5 years ago. It's thinner, it's crispier. The cheese on top is nice and burnt, which is exactly what I like. They made it exactly how we like it. I'm agree with your 8. Is it the best chicken parm ever? No, it's still a little thick. I like really thin, really crispy. But it's much better than last time. It's got a good sauce, good cheese, great texture. I think it's a winner for me. Ladies and gentlemen, the limited edition lasagna for 2. Sam, what's the official name for this and what's on and in it?
Rosetta di lasagna per la tavola. So it's fresh egg pasta, ricotta, mozzarella, fontina cheese, short rib and pork ragu, pomodoro, parmigiano reggiano. Serves 2 for $49, or serves Jason.
I'm gonna have carbs for the week.
Did you know that there was meat in this? Did you read the description?
I knew it was a meat lasagna. I didn't read past the meat parts, to be fair.
Yeah, they love the whipped ricotta here.
I like how it's like spirals.
So they're egg noodles. Right. I like the egg noodles. They're nice and soft, but then it's definitely like baked in this dish, so the outer rim has a little bit of a crispiness to the noodle, which I like. It's super cheesy. I feel like I'm not detecting the meat as much. Like I just feel like there's so much cheese in this that it's just overpowering the meat that's in it. It's a good dish though. This is a lot of lasagna. I think it may be more than 2 people.
Probably feed like 3 people.
Yeah, this is insane. And I think $49 for 2, I think is a good deal. I'm gonna go 8.
We have another 8. So, I mean, chicken parm 8, no 9s or 10s, but a lot of 8s. This thing is a monster of a dish. Again, the egg noodles look very soft. Look at that steam that's coming off there. Try to cool it off with a little cheese.
I feel like I couldn't taste short rib though. Like I want to taste it, but I feel like I wouldn't know it was there.
It's very fine, the short rib.
I think I like a meat sauce with my lasagna. Just a personal preference.
This pan is holding a lot of heat, too, so it's preventing you from really tasting things that's just so hot. Because the top is cooled off, but you can see any area that's not the top, there's just steam burrowing out of. I would like more sauce. You're getting a lot of cheese, not as much sauce.
Those are like big noodles, big thick noodles, so you need a little more. So I agree with that.
It's a good shareable dish, but I do like your parm better because I think they have a good sauce here, and I like to be able to taste that. That being said, it's good. It's soft, kind of melts in your mouth. The meat they use is high quality, so that melts as well. And it's overpowered by the cheese, no doubt, but good. I'm gonna go 7. I don't think it's like, I want to say it's an average 7, but I just don't, nothing particularly blowing me away. I think it's good, high quality. Just maybe not for me. I think the parm is more for me, but I still really like this. I'm gonna eat it. We have retrieved the dessert menu. See a little caricature of Maria Enzo right here at the top. First up, we have the Quattro mini cannolis. So this is going to be 4 different cannolis in different flavors. And we have the Coppa di Maria. So this is going to be like a mix of ice cream, cookies, and cherries. Then we have an olive oil cake right here, which is a prominent Italian dessert. A tiramisu, again, another prominent Italian dessert. This is just straight gelato. You get chocolate or vanilla for $12. And then some sorbet. And on the back, they have some drinks. Limoncello, orange making sense, we're in Florida, that makes sense. And it looks just like a raspberry cello. And we have some wines, all different types of drinks. I'm just gonna scroll down so you guys can see the other drinks on this menu. I'm a cannoli boy, and we went with the cannolis. This is Quattro cannoli, so 4. Chocolate. This is pistachio. This is hazelnut, and this is the original vanilla. 4 cannolis, 2 people. We're each gonna try 2 and see which our favorites are.
I'm excited to have a variety. I gotta go for the chocolate one. Chocolate filling, chocolate shell, chocolate chips. And I feel like you're gonna complain about the chocolate chips.
I'm not a chipper.
Yeah, he's not. You like shaved chocolate, so. Super chocolatey, chocolate overload. I don't know how traditional of a cannoli this is, but I love it. Because like the texture from the chocolate chips and the smooth, creamy chocolate inside, the shells are pretty good too. I don't know if they make them here or not, but they taste pretty fresh. I'm gonna go 8.
8 for chocolate. So what's your next cannoli?
Should I just go pistachio?
Yeah, I guess go, just go
Dubai?
to the left. My left, you're right.
The Dubai one. I took all the cream out.
A creamless cannoli.
As much as I love chocolate, I almost think that one tastes better. I'm gonna go 9 for that one.
Yeah, I think there's just a little bit too much chocolate going on here, so everything like overpowers itself.
I've been loving pistachio lately. The Dubai influenced me.
Dubai has changed us. We are the problem. We're keeping the trend alive.
Problem.
Problem for the world. All right, so I'm gonna go vanilla. Do you care if I eat that little cherry?
No.
Oh, look, they use cannoli cream to hold them down. That's pretty cool. They taste fresh. The casing is good. The cannoli cream. All right, hazelnut.
They taste like fresh piped. They don't taste like they were sitting around. I don't know if that's actually true or not.
There's actual full hazelnuts inside that. So I like the vanilla a little bit better. I'm a classic cannoli boy. Cannoli J, if you will. And I do like the hazelnut. I would go 8 for both of them. I think they're both good. I think it's a good little mix. I think everything's been solid. I think your favorite thing has been the coleslaw. You give a 9 to that pistachio, right? All right, we're on our way out. I want to show you guys how to get to the speakeasy to Enzo's Hideaway Tunnel Bar. We'll have to head through the first class lounge first. And once we're through there, we have to hang a left through this room that they said to walk through this room. You can see there's a little secret door back there. We're going to pass the Bermuda sign. You see a little change. This almost looks like a latch door. And right here is the secret tunnel bar. You can see it looks like a secret speakeasy. You can see it looks like we're underground. This is the full service area. See the bar right over here. We need to leave the speakeasy though. We'll come back here and do a video on this another day. We haven't been here in a while as well. All right, so that is it for our time at Maria and Enzo's Ristorante Italiano. I got to show you guys the Enzo's Hideaway Tunnel Bar, which is very cool. I definitely want to do a video on that. We haven't been in there in a while. I want to say I don't think it's a great Italian restaurant, but I think it is a fun Disney restaurant, if that makes sense.
It was better than I thought it was going to be.
Food is better than I anticipated. Is it one of the better restaurants at Disney Springs? I don't think so. I'm not even sure if it would crack the top 10. That being said, I don't think, I mean, there's a lot of restaurants here. There's like
you're right.
20 plus restaurants here. I don't think it's a bad restaurant. I just think that like when you're trying to compare it to Italian restaurants, I mean, it's going to lose points just for not having a bread service.
Just so hopping on the bread.
No, but how are you call yourself an Italian restaurant and not have a bread service?
And with those prices too. I think some of the things were pricey.
$130 before tip.
But you also got a meal for two.
I did get a meal for two.
Technically, three of us could have eaten.
This is true, and we have a lot of leftovers. They were great in there. I love the interior aesthetic. It really does look like it's like an airport terminal, which feels kind of weird, but then when you look outside, you can actually see the Disney Springs balloon sitting outside. It has beautiful views of the Sassagoula River that Disney Springs sits on. It's just a nice looking interior that adds a nice ambiance and atmosphere to the restaurant. That cool little tree in the center, all the different posters and everything. There's different areas where you can dine in, upstairs, downstairs. So it's fun. And you see the Maria Enzo's theme kind of through it. It makes you question what is the story here. And it's very fun that it has a hidden speakeasy in the back. Right?
Yeah, we had great service too. It was nice watching the sunset from where we were sitting.
Yeah. What was your favorite thing that you ate?
I really like the cannolis. My chicken parm was really good too.
I would say my favorite savory were the meatballs. Chicken parm is a close number 2 for me. The savory was the meatballs, and of course the cannolis were a great sweet.
And I like having I'm a sucker for a sampler. Like give me 4 different types of dessert variety.
And I'll be happy.
Yeah.
And if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm, helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notification so that way you're notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
Make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. Just realized Maria and Enzo's is always in our end credits shot that we finish with here. I should probably be a little kinder to them, but I still think it was a good restaurant. I don't, like, I was trying to think like top Italian restaurants in Disney Springs. Also, let us know in the comments, would you guys like to see a top Italian restaurant series, top 5 Italian restaurants, try to find the best Italian restaurant in all of Walt Disney World? We were talking about that before.
I'm going to comment from my personal account and say yes, because I want to eat more chicken parms.
Yes, their chicken parm was surprising to me today at Maria Enzo's. I almost knocked off your hat too at our end credits. I almost.
You do that all like every video.
Yeah, it's eventually that hat's coming off. I don't know the day.
Is that a threat?
I'm not threatening. I'm trying not to.
That hat's coming off.
But I'm gonna eventually, with my pointing hand in our end of our videos, knock that hat off by mistake. And the people you see scrolling up on the screen right now, those are our members. I want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us fund this channel. If you have any interest in a membership, we have tiers as low as $1.99 a month with differing perks like early access to videos and credits credentials like you're seeing right now. If you have any interest in a membership, check out the join button below. You can learn about all those different tiers and perks. But even if you can't become a member, if you're someone who just consistently likes, comments, subscribes, engages with these videos in any way, we greatly appreciate you because your engagement, it helps us make more of them, and we feel very privileged to be able to make them. And as always,
keep it going for Frank.